Hey, hello everyone, here we are for this kind of different video on a react on the best of 5 between BDS and PSG. So, I'm not sure about the sound, I'm gonna check it between this and the next game. I actually got caught by surprise and we are already in the draft. So, for the bans, to be honest, those are good bans, just annoying as hell. That's a perma ban, I think. Just, I'd say Oriana will be the kind of champions that will be 100% pick or ban. And Xayah, the like Xayah guys are just broken at the moment, so just makes sense like this. Um, on this side, they are afraid of Nico. Makes sense. I know nothing about those guys, by the way. Yes, I am basically only following the LEC. So, Jarvan looks strong at the moment. Rumble is kinda cheesy top laner, so in best of fives it's kinda fine if you let that slip, but you can only do it once. So they rather do it in the beginning. That's what I'm guessing. That's a bet for top, that's a bet for mid, maybe. They start by picking the Maokai. Okay, it's a consistent pick overall. Respawn immediately by the Sejuani and Rogan. Just comfort picks for the BDS. Just the Sejuani is so good. Allows you to tank, allows you to engage, allows you to play Mage in the early games. So okay, a cannon, blind, like that. That's interesting. Okay, why not? Right. The Maokai, I think the sun is a little too high for you. Not sure. I am. I don't know about this. If it's still like as strong as it used to be, but the Chase mid and Maokai jungle used to be jungle mid that used to be really picked back in the moment. Because like you Maokai put saplings really far ahead and Jace can just like follow it with a shock blast and just like poke, 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 poke. And the cannon compensates like of AD, the AP, sorry. Because clearly Maokai isn't enough. Maybe in the early game, maybe in the earlies of the mid game, but clearly not enough for an AP. Um, and yeah, I for now this is fine. I just don't understand why did they pick the cannon now? Why didn't they pick, for example, the Kai'Sa? Kai'Sa Maokai is also not bad. So Azir for nuke is kind of a passive Azir player, to say it like that. Is not gonna be the one that will like perma go in, perma try things. Is just gonna go like rarely and most of the time use the ultimate defensively, as he did yesterday in against the Flying Ghost Oysters. I think that's how it says. But yeah, Real Nautilus engage support. It's really good because it's what you want when you have something that pokes. Because now the lack of engage, yes, can just go in, but the only thing it can actually do is just like run, flash, proto belt, and that's all. So they need something that can engage a little harder. That's good bans. Kalista, they are afraid of that apparently. I don't really know why. Why didn't they ban the Kai'Sa just? And the Renekton just good overall. I think the Olaf looks good in this game for Adam. There is like this CC that is fine. Okay, I like the Cyan. It's not usual that Adam actually picks tanks, but he did in the past, and he's not bad. It's just like I don't see him on tanks for quite some time. I think the last time I saw him on tanks was when he had like this huge win streak on Malf. But it does well. He can definitely play that. Just hope he's gonna survive during the learning phase. Like, the good point for him is that the top jungle is actually full AP. I'm not saying he should buy Mercs, but it looks really valuable at the moment. So, it's actually a good choice. And yeah, I don't understand. And even there, I don't know why didn't they pick Kai'Sa over Cyan and pick Cyan after. They prefer counter-picking ADC, Zeri. Okay. We know what Crowny can do on Zeri, so I am not that afraid about it. Let's just see how it goes. Hopefully it goes right, of course. But not afraid, I'm just afraid of the team overall. Yeah. This, I like this comp. Classic front to back, and the good part about it is that Jace wants to poke, potentially Kai'Sa Kanan wants to poke. Like, Maokai is a little different about the poking because of the saplings, but overall they want to poke before going in, and we have two big tanks that can soak it up. I just would like to see Warmogs on at least the Sejuani. It'd be nice. Let's go. And now I'm live. Beautiful. Let's begin. Draft wise, I am satisfied with both, to be honest. I don't know if I should just straight up do it like this, but it would be boring as hell, I think. I just would like to cast their back sound being really low. And I think it should be okay like that. I've never actually tried, and I kinda woke up at 7.5 and didn't really have time for that. I didn't saw the other games, by the way. I wonder how it happened. Let's go. Oh, what the hell is this skin? Never saw it actually. She almost looks normal and not like completely crazed. Typical Zon style, I know, but... Okay, so weird things happening. Colon Cannon, it's normal. Colon Zeri, it's normal because you're not gonna do anything in the early game. Runes. We cannot see the runes because of the stacks, that's the only bad part. Oh, Comet. Okay. And there. The Glacial Augment instead of the Aftershock is a bit risky. It makes you squishier, but your engages will slow enemies. Since you're playing like a poke comp and as an engage champion, it should be okay. Just poke and you... If you only go in when they are low, it doesn't matter. They knew it. Nice, well played. Adam's gonna be level 2 on the first wave. Okay, and Adam special again. Yeah? Okay. So I'm just gonna quickly explain this part. This about the runes, the comet. So that second wind, of course, and affliction. Yeah, it's good against cannon. I'm gonna explain the comet. It's gonna poke him. The thing is poke him. It used to be the same with Atrox, like a couple or 3 months ago, maybe even more. Atrox against cannon, they used to pick comet. Sorry, it's really early here. And even against Gnar, like against range and poke matchups, because if the enemy is low, they won't be able to engage. So that's basically what I want to do. If he pokes the cannon, cannon won't really be able to go in. So that's actually smart. He's been studying this matchup. Oh, classic Shio. Level 3 mid. Now, as Maple do his job. We saw that he had the most games. It was like 111, like Worlds and MSIs, I think. Something like that. And the thing is, he might even over topside because his Maokai is topside. Okay, good. The thing is, he's playing X-Flash, so it's okay, you can do that again. And the Maokai won't do anything. The only thing he's gonna do is probably take the scuttle. So I like what Shio is doing. Just trying to go on mid. It's not the first time he does that. It's effective. He doesn't lose that much time. He's just a camp behind. Adam's not gonna catch those. Oh, actually. Okay. Interesting. It's a little rusty, but it should be okay. After the first pack, after getting like either some Bergs or a magic resistance cape, it should be fine. And Scuttle for Scuttle. He's hovering topside because he knows the Sejuani is bot. Yes. Okay, good. Really good from Lavrov to come here. Now, Crown needs to respect. And his gun knows is. No, he doesn't want to punish. Okay, Shio is not recalling. Okay. They know he's here. Okay, and he has a ward on top of all. Nice. And now, Shio is farming up again. That's good. Ah, and the comment. There you go. On your face. Okay, Adam needs to be mindful about his mana. There's gonna be a point where the cannon won't actually be doing anything to him. Because those stacks that you're seeing, it's from which ability? I think it's this one. I think it's the shield, not sure. That also gives you a passive that every minion that is next to you gives you permanent HP. And those are the number of... This is the number of HP you get, not the number of stacks, right? I think it's the number of HP you get from that. But yeah. For now, they are doing well. Late game it's kinda hard to tell which team has an advantage. It's kinda hard to tell. Like, definitely, team fighting wise and front to back, BDS are have a better team comp. For sure. The thing is, poke wise and flank wise, they are slightly better. Even flank, I prefer like having a Zir, Rakan, maybe even Cyan or Tsezuai. No, actually the flank we also win. So they win on the poke. So what does this cause? It only depends on them. If they can hit the poke or not. If they can poke them down, like, okay, their comp is good. If not, well, they can just run down PSG. BDS can just run down PSG, so I think BDS is a more simpler team comp to play and to put in place than PSG. So, to be honest, I prefer BDS comp. But that's me. Anyway, first dragon's gonna go to us, not much they can do. With Mocha you want to be there before the objective starts so you can start putting mines all over the field. Like blocking the river entrance from the mid lane and the enemy jungle. But like saplings about here on the entrance, so at least you have a little bit of poke so they need to go back. You know. Ah, no, it's a shame. He's gonna go to mid, but he had a ward. There was a ward there. They are not letting this chase go away. By the way, I like what Ken's doing. I don't know if usually you can start with another thing. I guess that's just the proto well path. But getting the alternator is gonna hurt Adam a lot in the laning phase. It's okay to be honest, the poke was not that relevant. Oh, cheeky one. Not sure if Crownie should have like dashed the wall if he had it. They could have maybe forced the flash. But at least we got the dragon, and this dragon is gonna help Adam slightly. And even Labrov. But Sejuani it's also nice because she likes to build more HP items instead of resistance items. Like get more HP than resistance. So it's always nice. Next dragon is a cloud one. Okay. Mm, definitely this one with Zeri and Zeri Rakan is good. Kaisa is not bad either. Cannon is really nice too. There, usually this dragon or in the soul is kind of meh, but no, forget. What am I saying? I'm talking about the soul, not the dragon itself. I guess like if this is the first dragon that spawns, it's fine because laning phase you can just like recall and go back to lane a little faster without losing too much. So, for now, I like what I'm seeing. They are playing just calm, they are playing smart, they are not rushing things. And again, if we take this to late game, I am totally fine with that because front to back we are just straight up better. The guys is gonna go probably on it, okay. Okay, there are words all over the place. Okay, Adam is using his ult back to lane. You could hear the sound. If you look here, it's gonna go black. Boop. There he is. Also, the cannon took one plate. It's not bad. So let's look at the CS. Okay, so as it's normal, as it should, Cannon has an advantage on that. About like 30 CS. It's okay because you don't really care about like CSing well, CSing a lot with Cyan. Jungle is even, mid is even, ADC is even, even support is even. Wow. Okay. One thing that I actually was kind of looking like it's a shame about BDS is the farming. They don't farm really well. Okay. So Shield needs to recall for the die. Okay, good. Not sure how much there was left on the Rift Herald, but that's a little too early because you can place the Herald there when the dragon is like 15-10 seconds about to spawn. You place it about here, so you give the enemy the choice on fighting the dragon or defending mid. Okay, forcing a list Herald, that's really good because that's basically the only engage they have besides the cannon. And cannon will have his TP soon, so if we do the dragon on spawn, he shouldn't be able to come like flash ult inside our team. He doesn't even have the pro belt. I like this. He's risking a lot, but he's pressuring, he's forcing the recall and TP back. And even without any kind of help, they are taking 3 plates by themselves. I like that. To be honest, they are doing okay. I like what I'm seeing from them. Those guys have a tendency to choke when they need to be there. But right now, they are playing really calm and smart. That's impressive. Okay, Nuke is gonna go there. I don't want Adam to go. Ken is gonna get too many plays there. Okay, now both of them are DPing, it's okay. Okay, they got it, it's okay. And that's bad. It was a really good Azir ult. It's a shame that no one dies there. I think he should ult before. As soon as he sees the TP, he should be walking about there and try to block it. Same for Rakan. As soon as he sees this TP, he should start. That's a mistake. I think he should have went to the Kai'Sa at least. But that's the only kind of engage you're gonna see this game, besides Alistar. But yeah, the thing about Mocha is that he can outsmite Sejuani better. Just in case you don't know what it means. Outsmite is combining an ability with Smite to deal like a burst of damage in a moment. Smite deal the same amount of damage. I think it's 1200 when this little item is gonna be complete. This has like 40 stacks. You can use a stack every time you get a jungle camp. And after that, okay, let's be careful with that one. Cannot rage you. Be careful with that one. Anyway, um, after the item is completed, I think it's 1200 damage. And Maokai can use, I think it's his Q, to deal a big amount of damage, and I think it can deal about 2000 damage to the objective. And it's really disgusting. A good counter to that would be Rail, which I don't know between Maokai and Rail which of those two actually deal the most damage to the objectives. Okay. If it's a first blood, it's nice. He's using that. That is the movement speed, but it's also it gives him attack speed after that. That's one of the reasons why AD attack speed cannon was viable back in the day. Fun times. Disgusting thing. But well. Yeah. In the early game, that's normal. I just want to see like mid-late game that's gonna turn. I just hope they won't land too much poke. Because that's basically their only win condition. Just like poke BDS out of the map. That's basically the only thing they can do. I wouldn't be surprised if Shio would actually go for the Warmogs now. Adam still doesn't have an item. It's tough. Okay, Groundshot has an item. What is he going for? Navari? Aye? Hmm. And yeah. Honestly, being 1-1 at this stage of the game is not bad. And the first blood went to us. This chase, thank god, is not ahead. Cannon's gonna go for the Void Staff. Looks like a big old classic. I think it's Protobelt, Void Staff, Shadow Flame, Revenant, or Revenant Shadow Flame. Don't know. Okay, what is he building? He's not going for third mail. Doesn't make sense, does it? Mm. Actually, about the item path, I'm not too sure of what that can be. First of all, I thought about the Aegis, like Sunfire Aegis. They're not even sure about that. Mm. Yeah, I can just dash out. Can with the engage. So I think you can take that turret. Regardless and Giovanni are already moving, they're giving up the third dragon for that. It's a shame that they didn't got the previous one. I think one of the things that Nuke or Rakan, like Zero or Rakan could have done when they were here was actually going onto the Maokai to push him out. Okay, nice. Adam's almost getting his item, but not quite. He's really behind. 2 levels down. 2 levels down. And about 50 CS down too. Oh my god. Mm. As long as Adam can block it. And he can just like tap his ult just for the knockup, you know. Okay, finally he has a Jack Show. Okay. Like, and I thought he would go for a Radiant Virtue, like those two are. But 3 is maybe too much. And fun fact, champions that have channel abilities trigger the Virtue in the end of the channel, not in the beginning. So if Science starts running, it doesn't start healing him in the beginning, but when he stops in the end. Just curious, I'm gonna go to the internet and check item list, I guess. Hmm. Okay, for now everything looks fine. Of course I would have preferred a grasp on the sign, but I think the combat was better. But looking at this game, he should have won grasp anyways, because he's already getting fucked badly. So I'll look at the CS. So yeah. It's a miracle that Ken didn't got a kill down there. Like, I don't know what to say, but this kind of slow game is a bit boring to watch. But it's what BDS wants, and even like the PSG team, in a way they want to take it slow too, but it's a bit too slow maybe. Oh yeah, true, this. Going for Renuin. I like that. Guys is not gonna deal as much damage. This guy is dangerous. And even this one. I've heard that those two guys are monsters. I don't know anything about the PSG team. Sorry for that. I'm here as a BDS fan and hoping them to win. As simple as that. Adam STP is fine. The thing about Sign being behind in CS is bad. I think I would have even preferred him like to die twice, pure 1v1, but having more CS because of the passive. I don't know if it's still worth in pro play. I forgot that in pro play and Slug is really different. They're two really different things. I like what Tomoko is doing with the Abyssal Mask. If you go in before your cannon is gonna deal more damage. And even your own damage. And you're gonna get beefier. The Sedge 1 in the Azir will hurt you less, even though Rakan, but it's irrelevant. A good thing to point out is that Alistar doesn't have his mythic yet, so if we fight before he does have it, it's gonna be positive, because it's gonna take more damage than it should at this stage of the game. Okay. A good part about Adam getting poked by a Maokai sapling is that it stacks his Jack Show from the beginning. So that's nice. Okay, we can see the cannon. I want someone in this bush. Come on. I want them to defend this pink, to defend this entrance. I want just Adam blocking this. I want this to get burst. Cannon is probably inside of this. No, he's there, okay. I thought he would have less gone there. Okay. Don't 50-50, you're gonna lose it again. Oh my god. Please, can't those guys... They are doing the exact same mistake. Okay. Crowley is someone to look at now. Okay, I like what he's doing. Go in, go in, go in. They can go in. They can do it. Nuke has flash. Nuke can dash in. It's so... It's so tilting that they actually don't get anything from this. It's the kind of like bad part that I was talking about Nuke. He's too passive. He has two items. He has boots. He's playing passive as fuck. They lost mid lane. Oh my god. Are they gonna lose every objective the exact same way or are they gonna learn? That's the question. Actually, the minions took the turret. We can see it. Like there, Crowley should have been attacking the Listar, stacking his little tempo, for example. And he would stay close to the wall, so far away from the Zeri. And there, like, I feel like it could have just like flashed go in and scoop those three guys. It would have been so good, but I'm putting my betting coins, to say it this way, on him later in the game. I like this. Is they're both gonna go for probably the red wins. I feel like they could have committed a little more. No one died in enemy in like any team, any. But they lost the Dragon Steel, Soul Point. That's another thing to point out. They cannot let this happen again. We got the first dragon, but if you hear me say we, it's BDS of course. I'm following these guys basically since their creation, since the LFL, which was like I'm gonna say company, and they had the second division LFL team that did really well first split. Then about the second one I started following it more, and I enjoyed it. That's where Ricker was. If you don't remember who Ricker is, he used to be a mid laner from Mad Lions. He played one split. He did okay, to be honest. And I think he even went to Worlds, not sure. And after that, they just stopped. Like, they changed him. I don't really know what happened there, but they changed him. And he went to BDS, second division. After that, there was this kind of meme, BDS being a really shitty team for like 2-3 splits in a row. Because they just came in the league, they were not playing as it should. Adam decayed, went back to second division. And now look at him. Worlds. Or almost Worlds, because technically this is not Worlds. This is like still a qualifier for it. Okay, Crowny, third item, shield bow. Okay, why not? Okay, they're going on show, why not? Okay, yay. They are losing a lot. If we can go away. I like this. I like this. Come on. Like, they won't be able to do Baron. They used too much. They committed too much. Why don't they go in? They used everything. Like, not everything, but like, they used so much. Cannon Flash, Cannon Ult, Maokai Ult. Alistar Flash, I believe. As long as you don't pay too much attention to the Kai'Sa, but you don't let her eat you, it's fine. But you have a double Randy wins there. I don't know. Nuke shred him. He fucking shred him. He should have went in. I believe he didn't have the dash because he used it to dash out. But he should have just kept going. Play more on their face. Play more aggressive. He's not behind, he's not ahead, he's in the spot where Azir wants to be. I don't like where the cannon is there. Oh, whoa, okay. Cannon has ultimate already? Okay, that's the only thing that's gonna happen. Like, that's GG. There's nothing they can do now. It's lost. They are too passive. They have so many tools to go in, they have so many tools to play. They have so much they can do. And the enemies have the soul now, so it's over. I don't really think they can actually do something about it. The Kaiser played really well, yes, that's something that we have to say. Yeah, they played well and they flashed out the Zerult. Now they are split and they are not winning in either side. Yeah, that's... I don't know. Maybe they should have all turned on the Kaiser. They are not playing together. I hope Striker, their coach, actually... Well, does his things. Yeah, no, it's not with 7,000 gold down. It doesn't matter if you have a better team. The enemies are ahead, you just cannot play. We need to find picks. Because now what's happening is they were not losing completely, but they were not winning either. And they were in a position where they were just like straight up giving everything, not contesting anything. And it's okay, but at some point you're gonna pull the trigger. You're gonna need to do that. Or you're just gonna bleed out slowly. And that's the perfect example for that. PSG is a team that knows how to coordinate waves on Baron, so that's exactly what they're gonna do. They're gonna get a little cannon there. The movement speed, like, okay, that might be deep. I don't know why. He didn't need to do that. They opened the turret, okay, but it wasn't necessary. But we take it, okay, it's a kill on Crowny. Also with another item on Crown Shot, it should be better. Okay, that's what I'm talking. Even though it looks kinda questionable, at least they are trying things, and that's what they need to do. Adam just flash Q in. It's shit. It's kinda shit, but he's trying, and that's what I want to see. I don't want them to bleed out. At least, if you go down fighting. There used to be a pro player. I don't recommend you to do this. I recommend you to use your brain. That he used to say, I don't remember who. If you are behind, you need to fight to come back the game. If you are even, you need to fight to take an advantage. If you are ahead, you need to fight to extend your lead. So basically, fight no matter what. And like, that's kind of the thing they need to do now. Because yes, the enemies are soul point, but it means that an Elder Dragon is gonna spawn, and it doesn't matter who has the soul. The one who has the Elder Dragon has obviously a teamfight advantage, and that's gonna be better on BDS side than on PSG side. I think I would have preferred seeing Adam on the Shogat maybe, or ooh, when you're dead. He was impatient. I think Nuke is a bit under pressure now on this game. I don't know, I'm not feeling him like he usually is playing. I don't see him try things, I don't see him go for hero plays. Even his defensive as ults were not that good. Now we can see a difference of experience. But again, I honestly think they can win some games. Maybe not the BO, but I believe they can take some games. I just don't want to see a clean 3-0. Or 0-3 in this case. Yeah, Jace gonna hurt a bit. It's gonna be a tough one. You're gonna need to wait for mistakes. Triple inhibitor, usually it's hard to come back from this. He's still dead. Yeah. Not much they can do. Adam should have focused on clearing the wave, maybe. Yeah, it's lost. Yeah. They just bled out. There was nothing. Fun fact, you can attack the Nexus even though Azir puts his turret there. So, mistakes on this game. Well, maybe just... I'd say the main thing is that I don't feel them playing as a team. I felt like they were just playing, like sitting down and just playing their game on their own. Not really as a team, not really trying to make the classic BDS playmaking team playstyle happen. I don't know. I don't think Cyan was the problem. Even though Adam likes to be the playmaker and Cyan doesn't really allow him to do that, I don't think that was the problem. I really think they really played out. They needed to do things earlier. They needed to pull a trigger earlier. They didn't. They played out. So well, for game number one, that's gonna be it. I'm gonna check about the sound and see how it is. Hopefully it's good. So yep. See you guys. Stay tuned for the second game. And thank you for being there. Tell me in the comments what do you think about this, about the games, about the sound that I hope is good. And well, consider leaving a like on the video if you like it or dislike it if you didn't. But never forget about us. Stay the way you are. You're amazing. And see you guys